Hello and welcome to The King is Watching. So we're gonna go on preparation here. I guess now we can go on either or of these on threat level 4. I've yet to go and level up these kings in my spare time or anything, but yeah, we've just got threat level 4 on either of these to play through now. It might be time to start doing some of these, like looking for these challenges. So where are we? Without upgrading our gaze. So it's that. Beat level without upgrading your army limit. Beat level without using any spells. Without taking castle damage. Get rid of all the trees. Have 40 units on the battlefield at once. And reach 100 morale. Okay. Have at least one unit of every class on the battlefield at once. Kill 5,000 enemies. Execute 200 of your own units. Have 2,000 wine. And then secure victory with each of the following advisors. Wise Tree and Betty. I think we have to unlock those first. We've got 2 enemies we've not faced on the village yet. And we've got 3... it's not just face them, because we've faced some artifacts. It's actually beat them. So we have to beat them. So, Volcar. And... so we've not actually beaten the dragon yet, have we? And I don't think we've even come across that final enemy. Right. Let's try then. We'll not be doing all this, like, loads of unit stuff. But what we could do is try to do it without taking any damage. Using any spells. Upgrading... ooh. Can we beat level without upgrading our army limit? Ooh. Or upgrading our gaze. I mean, we might not do them all in one run, but if we start by not upgrading our gaze, not upgrading our arm limit, and we don't use spells, and we'll just see if we end up having to need to do that as we go. And we might drop this to 2. In fact, let's drop it to 2. And we'll go as... I think I was saying this guy looks quite strong to me. So I'm going to try and level him up a bit. And we'll go difficulty 2. And we'll try not to... so we don't want to upgrade our troops. We don't want to upgrade our gaze. We don't want to take any damage. And we don't want to use any spells. We'll see if we manage it. But I'm not overly confident. But if we end up going back on any of that, we end up going back on it. Margaret is coming. Right. We'll go with this. So we've got some troops already. I think we'll probably end up taking damage. And I think we'll probably have to upgrade our troop limits. Probably, but we shall see. There are ways to increase that without pressing the upgrade button, so, I mean, hopefully that counts. If we do that. If we upgrade it through an artifact rather than actually just pressing the button, hopefully, but we shall see. I'm also still bloody collecting water when I've started with a bunch of starting water, so I can just place all this down. Right, let's get some peasant huts ready. Right, now we just need the wood. We'll go research table. And we'll try to get a market down as well. There we go. At the very least, we should unlock some stuff for this guy. Right, levy barracks. Militia seems fine. Basic production, I guess iron mine, prophecy. Now, seeing as we're going to be using limited troops, we might not want to go too crazy with this. Though that said, troop training is really good with that extra bonus that we get. So, and it's offering us artifacts, so it's very hard to say no to that. That's a very good, enticing offer. We'll get the permanent morale bonus here. And keep in mind, you know, we have ways of going above the troop limit should we need to. Right, we'll get some more wheat. Now the militia camp's going to want some gold and some wood. So let's get that going. Now remember, we can't use spells. So we're not even going to click this button. Right, what have we got here? I'll take some gold, thank you very much. And warriors are going to get upgraded, fantastic. There we go. That built. We'll get a bunch of wheat ready. And we'll make a start. Get these recruited up, and we should be good. Oh, we want to spawn to capacity as well. Oh, this giant's giving us a bit of a problem, but we've got him. And just like that, we're out of wheat again. Artifact is... we'll go with the figurine. Turn our units into giant eldritch horrors when they die. We'll get the crystal mine so we can start converting it into mushroom troopers. And yeah, we're nearly ready for the iron mine here. We'll go and start mining that out in a second. Oh, we ran out of wood to build it when I did that. Yeah, it's because we built some militiamen. That's how we're doing that, right. Right. We do want to keep on top of the wheat fields and things, but we'll get the iron mine for now. Wood when we create a unit is pretty good. And we've nearly got this research table done, so we'll probably be getting some more production soon. In the meantime, we'll get this wheat gathered in. Right. So far, so great. I don't know if we'll be able to go the whole run without taking any damage on the castle, but I think we can at least get the spell stuff and probably the gaze done. If we have to upgrade other things, we have to, but I think we can at least get those done. Receive food at the start of each wave. Food, unit HP is pretty good. But troop training is exceptional for us, and I'm going to grab some metal while we're here. We want to re-roll that, and we're going to get warrior. There we go. I'm getting to a point where we could probably use, yeah, maybe some gold. Right, we've got some warbusters again. As long as we don't go too crazy with the waves we're bringing in, we should be fine. We've lost some health. There we go. We'll summon a toad when production buildings are depleted. Right. We'll go archery, I guess, because we've already got some militia. So we're going to want, preferably, gold mines. It keeps giving us everything but. Right, well, let's have a look. Get another barracks. We'll do that as well. Basic production and some resources, because we're not going to use spells. So we can still go forwards without using spells. So yeah, we can still do this without using spells or upgrading our troop limits. And we can still do it with... what else was it? Without upgrading our gears. We can still do that. And we're going to make the attempt to. Let's have a look then. So we've got... which means that later on we're probably going to get rid of these peasants huts, because if we can only have so many troops, we're going to make them very high quality troops. Right. Start producing all this stuff, and we should easily rinse these. Hunters, excellent. Those there. Right. And we have 2. There we go. We can probably put the... in fact, we'll not bother with the 3rd iron mine. I think we're fine with that as it is. Because you have to keep in mind they keep costing more for each one we produce. Well, we've got others put out, so I think for now we'll just mine here. And we'll let these just kind of run out a bit. These crossbowmen are kind of shredding me at the moment. Yeah. Right, we're going to need more... oop. Spawn to barracks, not there. Well, since I've already started hitting the castle, it's going to be very hard to do a run with 0 castle damage, I think. It's very easy for them to just push through like that. I think you can't do this sort of limited, you know, don't use spells or upgrade things whilst doing that at the same time. You know, as I said at the start, we're probably not going to be able to, but we can give it a go and just see what we can manage. And it looks like, yeah, doing all this without taking damage is a bit too much. I guess gnomes? We'll have to get that upgrade that lowers the cost of the gnomes. Where is it? The refund, so you get 5 of the gold back. I bet if you did that, and then you use someone like the Phoenix Advisor, maybe you can... and maybe there's like things you could get, like artifacts. I do wonder if you could basically turn the gnome thing there into like a money laundering operation. Ooh, first reroll is free with the voodoo beads. That's always a good one. Right. We do want as well to get these troops out there. Right, get all them out. Lovely. Oh, we've got those toads as well. Got some production buildings finished. It looks like they don't stay long. I always kind of suspected that were a crap artifact, and it is. There's a gold mine. We could build it. Increase the lifespan of temporary units. Decent shout. I'd like the gold mine, so I'm going to buy the gold mine. We can't afford the troop training now, but we will grab this sturdy candle. Right, we need a bit of gold and a bit of wood. Right, we've got the wood. And we'll go until this research table is finished here. We'll pop this down over there, I guess. And we'll grab grape bushes. You never know, we might find a winery at some point. Another archery, basic production, we'll go with... We just got a gold mine, so we'll go with the wheat field, make sure we keep on top of that. And a sawmill, so just again, speaking of keeping our base resources going in that. And Bloodbound Brick is a really good one. We'll go for some enemy rider units, and we'll go for a levy barracks there, I guess, and we'll go with some... We'll grab an artifact and some troops, some troop training, and the denarii here. And we'll grab a wheat field. Might as well wear these two out here. Make sure we've got all of our troops out. Right. Artifact is... Ooh, wine when we kill an enemy. That'll help keep morale high. Right. We're going to have the wheat field and the sawmill on these extra productive tiles. We'll drop the small wheat field here. I think that's plenty. I don't think we need one on that as well. We'll just kind of do this for a while. We're going to need gold for the archery and for the gnome dome, so we'll sit on the gold mine for a bit. It'll take a while, but we'll get there. We did get the temporary troops last longer. It's pretty good that, because we do get a lot of temporary troops, it looks like, at the moment. It's a nice little way of getting around that challenge, just having lots of temporary troops knocking about. Right. I guess what we'll do now is we'll, speaking of troops, we'll get some. I guess we'll put wine bushes there. Let's see, what are we wanting next? I mean, we can go for these two archeries, we could do. Just there, and we would need more wood for the next one, which we can easily get. And there we go. go with swordsman and troop training for, I guess, yeah, ranged. Okay. It might be getting to the point where I want to remove this market as well now that we've got a gold mine. So we don't want to end up chewing through all of our wheat, do we? I mean, we can sell other things, but we haven't really got much else to sell. So I think we're gonna remove it. We will move this over, so then we can train everything while we're training those, and right, this should be pretty good. Should just tear through these, no problem. Then we've got the first boss. There's a carpentry and a furniture store right there. Ooh, but temporary crossbowmen at the start of each wave. It's kind of really good. As good as that would be, we're trying to do this challenge at the moment, so we can't be doing this, can we? It wouldn't be particularly efficient and things. We're going to need some metal. I'm tempted to maybe get a longbowman camp or a falcon camp. The thing is, we can't make them right now. We're close, but I could get the troop training. I could just buy these. Really, we need a forge. That's what we need here. Like, what we're finding here is we need a forge. I'll buy them. And I'm gonna go falcon. But we need a forge at some point. Oh. I pressed this button instead of continue. My mistake. Right. So to build these we need a load of gold, which we can get. Might as well put that there just so we're doing something with this extra spot while we're looking at this. Right. The enemy is nearly upon us. Margaret is on her way. There they are. Send out the mushroom men. Okay, we've absolutely obliterated her. This whole only 7 guys thing might be way more doable than we thought. We're not going to be using spells, so troop HP is fantastic for us. A legendary spell, sure, whatever, we're not going to use it. More Falcons camps seem pretty good to me. Establish production, we'll go for a wheat field. Troop training, we're gonna go, I guess, grunts. Then we've got prophecy, denarii, artifact and production. And down here we can get more mages. We'll go with the denarii there, and we'll go with some troop training. I think that's reasonable. I think we can handle that. We'll receive the... Ooh, iron. I think we can make a falcon's camp on that. Volkar, the gold hoarder. It's the dragon, so we've not actually beaten this guy before. It's too bad as well that our first king ability doesn't become available during the game, but oh well. It will be available on this king going from this point forward because we've beaten a boss while playing as him. Yes, we can make Falcon's camp. There they are. And it boosts grunt attack by 50%, so pretty substantial. Right. And we've got him trained. Okay, what else can we do here? We could go to the swordsman barracks. And there's the gnome dome. Of course, we can't have all these out on the field at once, but we can. It means we can send waves of troops at the very least. Now that we're using up a lot of our iron, though, we probably want an iron mine from this basic construction, so I think we'll pop that down there. And we'll see if we can get that going. It's going to be a while before the next lot of enemies, so we've got time here. There's our iron mine. And we'll just start building, just getting some basic resources here. And we'll be going for warriors. Look at that. The warriors just buff so much, and we're getting 25% each. Yeah, we can probably just upgrade our troops to the point where we don't need more capacity. These are just going to be absolute super troopers. Okay. On that note, we can just about now afford the furniture store and carpentry. I would like a forge. We're going to have to look for like established production rewards that we can maybe get. And look out at shops. So yeah, we've got a trader coming soon. We'll have to see if they're going to offer us some... we want to forge, basically. That's what we need next. When we kill an enemy unit, a random unit of ours is healed, or we can gain grapes when we kill an enemy. I do like free resources. I always like free resources. Carpentry, furniture shop. And I guess on that note, we'll go and just use these for a while. I wouldn't mind a town enchanter just there as well. We'll see if we can get the gold for it. How much have we got on that sawmill? That's 700 and odd. So tree, how much have we got on the gold mine? 700 and odd. Either or is fine. We'll go for the tree. And we'll go for... Let's get some crystals. We've not got any at the moment. We need to make sure we've got some fuel for getting our mushroom men. Gold mine might produce more gold. Increase HP of all grunt troops by 100%. Ooh. Hello. So Falcon is even better now. So he improves all of our grunts, which is our peasants and our gnomes. He improves their damage by 50% and doubles their HP. So they're actually quite tanky and damaging when he's around, which is nice to know. Gold wise, what were we saving for now? Yeah, Tile Enchanter. Gold mine really goes slow compared to some of the other stuff, doesn't it? Right. Oh my god, how many goblins are there? I really wanted a forge. Receive random resources at the start of each wave. Receive all at the start of each wave. And there's troop training. We'll go with that and we'll grab... I guess we'll get the old dice. Iron Mine isn't bad. The upgrade for that. 5% bonus to us guys. It all helps. Troop training. Sure grunts. Right, that's fine. Really, we're wanting warriors. It might be worth re-rolling it, but yeah, we've got plenty of grunts, so we've still got the benefit from that. Thing is, I don't want to re-roll it and then it'd be like, you know, Rider, Arcane and Flying or something. And there's just no warrior or grunts or ranged or anything. That can be the problem then. Right. Let's see. We've got enough for the Tile Enchanter. We'll let this run out. There we go. Then we'll enchant the tile. And we'll go from there. Prophecy. My god, just a horde of goblins and things. Building upgrades, sure, and I guess the basic production stuff. There is an advanced production. We'll pop that here. I'm gonna try and like ease off the pedal now. Ooh. We'll actually go. I think Arena and Hospital are pretty good here. Arena will improve our damage because we just set it off while in combat. Gives us a morale boost. We'll get some. We'll get a similar percent of damage equal to the morale. Or we can go with Hospital and just heal our troops between waves, which is also a good shout here. We'll get ourselves in shape. Right, because we've got plenty of resources, I think we can... Yeah, I think we can manage... Yeah, I think we can manage just replenishing our troops every so often. We seem to have got them all maxed out at the moment, so I don't think it's a massive problem. Right, we'll keep on keeping on here, and here comes the enemy. We'll give ourselves that morale boost. We're on 80 morale at the moment, so that should be an 8% damage bonus. Oh, we lost one militiaman. Uh-oh. Oh no, not one guy. Right. Okay. We'll keep on. This should be easy enough. We've got the boss soon. That could be an issue. We'll summon the mushrooms in the meantime. Upgrade the... I guess we'll, yeah, make the gnomes do 100% more damage. Why not? Forge, we've got it. There we go. What will it cost? 50. There we have it. Now we're gonna just run it for a while without running these, because we want enough things for Falcon's camp, I think. Let's see how this is. Right, yeah, it's probably spending it as quickly as we're making it if we run both of those at the same time, so... Iron mines on 600, the tree is... Do have 3 trees back as backup though. We'll go iron mine. And a crystal mine. Okay, it's slightly going up. Not by a load, but a decent amount. But look at that. Right. We want that markups upgrade for the furniture store next. Absolutely just wrecking house here. Right, we are going to purchase... Ooh, we want a brick factory. These are alright, but we got some metal. Ooh, swordsman. Forge could be good, but troop training will be fine. I think we'll save the rest. Right. Okay. Right, I'm thinking... So we can put brick factory here. Falcon's camp can be built now. Right. Troop training. Ranged. It's got to be ranged, hasn't it, there? Right. Here comes the boss. We should, big air quotes, should melt him. Volkar the Gold Hoarder. Right, let's see what we can do. Pretty good so far. Send out troops, get more mushrooms. Right, we're doing a lot of damage at least. We can get it training another falcon while we're at it. Ah, that was a problem. Right, before he comes back, let's see if we can train some more guys. Ooh, we're out of gold for archers. Right, and back onto the arena. Get that damage bonus and so on. And we're going to need more guys. So we're losing them here. Get him. Oh god, he shreds your stuff, doesn't he? Right. Well, all the grunts just died immediately. So we're not really doing enough. Like, our troops don't have enough staying power to stop him. I think this is why we're not really beating him up to now. Right, let's get some guys out. Now, there we go. Send all of them out. Oh, he's focused the base. He's a nasty boss. I think he's way worse than the other one. We did all right for challenge. We did unlock at least. Where will it be now? Challenges. There we are. Get a random blueprint. Right. I think so we've got slowly getting there. It's gonna cost, a few hundred, a fair few hundred, but we are gonna get there. We've got quite a few in that as well from the, we got a nice handful from that furniture store, so there was that as well. But yeah. I think we can probably make our way to this advisor slot, and I think then we've got a nice roster of various kings at this point. We'll get them all upgraded and things, and I think we'll start going for some of these upgrades up here, but we'll see. For now though, this has been The King Is Watching, and I will see you next time, where I probably will, before the next episode, go and do some just some low rank runs as some of these other kings and get them leveled up. So we might be another advisor or two further along here when you next join me, but hopefully we can hurry things along so we can start playing as these new kings, because I don't want to be taking these into the higher ranked zones when they've not got their abilities. Like that was happening with the dragon. Like, let's say I was playing as, where is he? Baldwin, the default guy. I would have requested tribute. Well, I suppose it depends. But you could probably boost production or request tribute or something, and maybe like get gold as the tribute, get 30 gold, request tribute, hope to get, 90 gold, and then recruit some archers. We could have raised some militia. Maybe wouldn't have helped as much as him, but say playing as the guy we were playing as, where were we? Saladin. Yeah, would have been able to just summon troops, which is pretty good. Would have been building random blueprints all the way through. Would have had a much better shot of it, I think. Anyway, I'll see you next time, where we'll give it another go, hopefully with some leveled up kings by then. I'll see you then.